Hey guys, we're here to talk about our buyer consultation documents. So the first one that we're going to go through are some addendum for your protection. So this one is the real estate market is a cycle. It goes up and down, and I lost my dang crystal ball. So if you feel like you need to consult CPAs or attorneys or financial advisors on any of the decisions that we make in real estate here, please know those are the experts in their field and we'll be the expert in real estate. However, we cannot predict the future. I can give you advice on where we've been in the past, what seasonal trends look like. However, I don't know what the future holds. Our next one is going to be our fair housing advisory, where we cannot discriminate based on any kind of people things. So if you tell me I don't want to live where those purple people are, we cannot play that game. Hard line. So we just cannot handle discrimination whatsoever. So here's some resources. Here's a little bit more information on what all of that looks like. Our next one is our wire fraud advisory. Once we find a home and we go under contract, title companies are the biggest source of wire fraud and spammers and scammers. So if anybody emails you asking for account information and account numbers, please let everybody know and do not send those account numbers via email. Again, resources for all of that right here, should you want to know more. Our next one is going to be our buyer's advisory. This is a ton of pages of useful information. We'll send it to you so that all of the links work. But as you're going through your inspection period, once you find a home, all of these links will work so you can do all of the research that you feel you need to make a good decision on the home that you're buying. So we'll have you sign at the very bottom saying that you've received this and we've discussed it. So that would be right here. But again, it's all pages of useful links. Then we're going to get into our agency disclosure. And what this means as your buyer's broker is that you're owed fiduciary duties: loyalty, obedience, disclosure, confidentiality, and accounting and dealings. So what all of that means is that we are looking out for your interest as we buy the house of your dreams. The only time that that changes is if we're looking at a property listed by the brokerage, Keller Williams East Valley. So if we're looking at a property listed by the brokerage, technically both of you guys would be my client, and I can't advocate for one over the other one. We cannot harm one over the other one. So keep that in mind. If you want to talk more about what that actually looks like, then we can go into greater detail should that be the situation before we make an offer. Our agency relationship here does not establish compensation, and we're going to be checking the top box here that we're representing you, and we're not going to discount any of the properties that we are currently listing. So we're going to check the bottom box here, and then we're going to sign. Our next one is going to be the actual employment agreement. So we want your names here as you would take title. This is going to be the brokerage information. We're going to do our buyer broker for a year in case we do new construction that gives us some build time there. We're going to be looking for either residential land or multifamily investments inside of Metro Phoenix. If we're going down to Tucson, we'll write that in there as well. We talked about our agency relationship on the last form. You will be viewing properties with either me or a member of my team. That it does include model homes, not mobile homes, those two, but model homes. So if you want to go see new construction, please let us know and we can make those necessary appointments. Compensation is not set by law. Each agent has their own menu of services, and we can talk about what ours look like in greater detail. So the retainer fee would be something upfront or added on at the end. Here would be our compensation of the purchase price as a percentage. And then most of the time we can get that paid for by the seller. There's a specific form that we include with your offer to make sure that that is covered for you, or at least requested and part of the negotiation. So this is like dating. So should you go and cheat on me without breaking up with me, you will owe the compensation back to me once we've signed this exclusive employment agreement. Again, if you go cheat on me without breaking up with me first. Okay. We are going to be showing you any listing regardless of what they're offering or, say that they're offering, because at the end of the day, the negotiation is what matters. And we're not holding your home dreams hostage for our compensation. So we do have to abide by equal housing opportunity, the fair housing rules, which we talked about in the other form as well. And then, of course, this is your decision. We are not financial planners. We are not CPAs. We are real estate people. So if you have real estate questions, we are the right people to talk to. If you have CPA questions, they would be the people to talk to. So to wind us up here, all of this is saying that you will not join into a class action suit to sue the NAR, the National Association of Realtors, as part of this agreement. And then the fun part here is you have the legal and mental capacity to enter into the agreement. And then you would sign, and then we would sign as well. So that would conclude the buyer broker paperwork. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We're happy to answer anything. This is meant to be a Cliff Notes guide to highlights within the documents that you're going to be signing in the contract. So again, questions, please reach out. We are here to be that resource.